we're recognizing these personalities for their outstanding success, achievements, and innovation. Keep in mind that we're only considering those who work primarily on YouTube, which means streamers on Twitch will not be accounted for.
I said calm down.
We're ranking our picks based on a mix of popularity and personal preference. Number 10, Yang Ye.
2017 may have been the year of the loot boxes, but it was also the year of microtransactions and loot box stigmatization.
He might not be as outrageous or exaggerated with his work as some others on YouTube, but you have to admire Yang's sense of professionalism while still showing some tenacity.
Just something completely bonkers.
He manages to both present the facts as they are while also adding his own unique take on the matters at hand. However, one of his most notable stories came late in the year, when he was given testimonies on mismanagement within the Witcher studio CD Projekt Red. Sometimes you can learn more from one person than a massive news team, and Yang Ye is no exception.
Again, just a lot of wasted time and resources.
Number 9, Game Grumps.
Thanks a lot, guys.
The Grumps, Aaron and Dan, have seen such stellar success this past year, where do we even begin? Their channel has debuted more content outside of Let's Plays, such as Doodle Dudes, which was collaborated with animator friend Chris O'Neill, and The G Club, a more serious podcast where the Grumps talk about their favorite games.
I like them. They're the most fun thing for me in the game besides the boss battles.
Additionally, almost every venue for Game Grumps Live has sold out, and their first real game as a company, Dream Daddy, was met with overwhelming praise. The duo even starred in the esports comedy Good Game on YouTube Red. Grump and Not So Grump better get some shades because the future is looking bright.
Stories about esports are inherently inaccessible and unappealing.
Yay!
Number 8, Mark Brown.
This is Game Maker's Toolkit.
Mark Brown has a pretty impressive handful of news outlets that he's written for. Edge, Eurogamer, and The Escapist, just to name a few. Nowadays, he writes for his own show, Game Maker's Toolkit, offering viewers a chance to look under the hood of some of their favorite games.
Your hands are doing two things, which reflects how Lewis's mind is split, and it shows how one side starts to dominate the other.
If you're looking for tips to build a game from a design philosophy perspective, Brown provides some insightful commentary and presents intriguing questions for up-and-coming developers to think about. For you hardcore Zelda fans out there, you might also want to check out his series Boss Keys, where he analyzes the design of dungeons across the franchise. If we were ranking people only on personal preference, Mark Brown would be our favorite.
There's still a secret wall you have to walk through because why not, eh?
Number 7, Jim Sterling.
Well, he's back.
Mr. Sterling is arguably one of the most controversial game pundits out there, often discussing enlightening observations or hateful opinionated videos. He's either fueling a torrent of toxicity or he's championing consumer advocacy, depending on how you look at it.
Enjoy!
Even if you hate the guy though, you can't ignore the influence he's had on the industry, and his power only grew when he won the lawsuit between him and Digital Homicide Studios.
I think he crossed the line from a tantrum-throwing, generic Steam dev moron to a truly nasty piece of work.
This victory sheds light to the public on the problem with copyright abuse on YouTube, as well as the hostile, sometimes abusive developers uploading games on Steam. With this in mind, all we can say is, thank God for... Wait, what?
Was Jim Sterling a hero or a bully? Very interesting stuff.
Number 6, Jacksepticeye.
Oh, crap! No, it's... Oh, Jesus.
Our favorite Irishman has kept us laughing all throughout 2017. And how can you not like him? With his exaggerated, over-the-top commentary, Jack has also been one of the most approachable and down-to-earth gamers on YouTube.
It's nice to just do this and connect with you guys and just reaffirm the connection.
Much like another YouTuber on this list, he's been using his influence to aid charities through live stream events. Additionally, he's also managed to launch a gaming tour in Europe, where fans have traveled across the globe just to see him. So, if you're having a bad day, you can always be sure his videos will greet you with an optimistic and welcoming
Top of the morning, Chilanis! My name is Jacksepticeye!
Number 5. Kinda funny.
I want to talk about this.
No, I'm tossing the next segment soon.
Oh, you didn't want to talk about this?
No, because I'm putting it right there.
Oh, okay.
What a year it has been for this crew of former IGN staff. While it was difficult enduring the departure of longtime friend Colin Moriarty, the team faced it head-on with the community, spending an entire episode of the morning show answering questions and explaining the situation. On top of the numerous events and panels he's hosted, co-founder Greg Miller spent time at PAX to host a 1-hour panel talking about his time as a cancer patient and meeting other patients and their families.
My hair started growing back. I can drink beer again. I started going to conventions again.
Authenticity and integrity are hard to come by these days, and Kinda Funny is setting a great example.
I don't think they should have teased this thing for a year.
No, certainly not, because the expectations got wildly out of control.
Number 4, Video Game Donkey.
Come on, how the can you not be playing this game right now?
In between his signature dunk views, Donkey creates video essays addressing topics you might not have thought about before, with a hilarity and bite that's totally unique. Ever question the difference between professional game reviewers and criticism from your favorite personalities? Ever look at why character animation is important in a game?
Being simple ones considered revolution. Now what animated by M&M.
Gunky not only manages to provide interesting subject matter, but he does so with a funny and blunt personality while remaining insightful and passionate, especially when it comes to Knack 2.
The gameplay consists of walking into an empty area, hitting a guy once, and then walking into another empty area and doing it again and again.
Number 3, Markiplier.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here! No!
Chances are you've heard that sweet voice of his somewhere on the internet. Good old Marky Moo has had his heart in the right place since his early days on YouTube.
I don't try to make these videos as some testament to how wonderful a human being I am, but I learn things from this.
In between his ridiculous skits and Let's Plays, Mark is kept busy by hosting live streams for an assortment of charities. With almost 19 million subscribers under his belt, jealous, he still managed to keep contact with his massive audience through blogs and social media, whether it's on business or personal grounds. We can't wait to see what the king of Five Nights at Freddy's has in store for 2018, be it more internet challenges to lose at or raging meltdowns.
Oh my God! This is why I can't do rage games.
Number 2, What's Good Games.
Welcome to another episode of the What's Good Games podcast.
Any hardcore gamer knows that everywhere you go, there's Andrea Renee. On top of being a co-host for Kinda Funny, she's gone on to start her own channel with other games media personalities, What's Good Games.
We're What's Good Games.
Each brings years of experience to their coverage, so you can expect some thought-provoking conversations on the games industry and current events. Since they've launched, What's Good Games has provided an outlet not just for female gamers, but also for younger audiences and those who like their gaming coverage with a little less vulgarity.
So that's my theory, is that Mario is actually dead and was passed on. And what is happening is his body is animated by this possessed cap, or, if you want to look at it a different way, because he most certainly dies from that fall.
Number 1, The Completionist.
Bacon! Yes, bacon!
With over 200 games 100% completed, Gerard Khalil faced one of the most difficult challenges any YouTube gamer has had to face. When his former co-host requested the removal of 120 of his older videos, rather than undergo a lengthy and costly legal battle, Gerard conceded and removed more than 3 years of his work from the channel.
You know, I take what I do very seriously across the board.
However, with a tremendous boost in Patreon support, Gerard decided to remake his older episodes in his new modern format, while maintaining his current schedule.
I am going to recomplete almost every single game that I did on this show.
With the improvement in writing and a higher production value, it's hard not to enjoy Khalil and company. With that in mind, we named Gerard Khalil, aka The Completionist, the top YouTube gamer of 2017.
Complete it!